There we go. Good evening, everybody. It is Monday night here at the BTA Network. That means it's time for Monday Mayhem. We'll have stories that kind of got under the radar, but we do have one big one that we really can't avoid. So we'll get to that in a couple of minutes. Anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Modblog Stream. I'm on the line with two of my crazy cohorts. To my left, our master and creator Frodo. Hello, Frodo.
Who just got in on time.
Yeah, literally. And below is our Arizona Sunshine, Janet. Hello, Janet.
Hello.
Hopefully a little bit later, we're gonna have our Joker come in.
Mm-hmm.
He said he's gonna be a little bit late because he's busy with some stuff going on.
Mm-hmm. Now, you may have noticed that our Van Hosting Scott is not here. Janet, will you please explain what's going on?
Scott, I finally got a hold of him this morning. It seems that his internet has been down since 9 o'clock this morning. He has no phone, no internet, no TV, no nothing. And it's been down since 9 o'clock this morning. I was hoping he'd get back in today, but get in for the show tonight, but it didn't quite work out. So
That's fine.
Well, and if he shows up late, that's fine as well.
Mm-hmm.
So tonight we're gonna start off with some sad news.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you that watched Remember the Titans, Heroes, and Nashville, Hayden Panettiere. I'm not even going to try and fucking pronounce her.
Hayden Panettiere
has passed away at the age of 36.
Mm-hmm.
And I have listened to some of the 911 call. There was a mention of an overdose. She has been vocal about her struggles with being a child star, being a mother, being in Hollywood altogether.
Mm-hmm.
So there is the possibility that she just took something and it was too much.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if it was intentional overdose or not. So we are not going to speculate on things that we have no idea about.
Right.
But that being said, I, along with BTA, want to wish her family, her children, and her spouse the best in this difficult time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
well, I first saw that. The initial was put out by ABC News.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know about that.
But yeah, if you don't know, when I mentioned Remember the Titans, she was Cheryl Yost.
And she was cheerleader in Heroes.
Yep. It's the famous phrase, say the cheerleader saved the world.
Sorry, just some water.
That's fine. But yeah,
so we just wanted to get that out of the way really quick. That story out of the way, because otherwise, if we didn't say it, it would be a ghost over the show tonight. And
yeah,
ironic that I say it like that, but
but found out some things about her that I didn't know. Like when she started talking more openly about her postpartum depression, Neutrogena fired her.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid, honestly.
Yep. A lot of people agree with that.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Women in general and humanity in general. I said that first, women in general, but I'm gonna go a step further. Humans in general need to understand the thought that You held this life. This a woman has held a life in their body for 9+ months.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna grow emotionally, spiritually, physically, in many ways, entwined with this life that you have inside you. That's not something that can be easily separated. And birth, while yes, birth does separate the physical, there's still that mental and emotional connection. And losing that connection through birth can cause women a lot of mental stress. Am I saying that's how it always happens? No. Every human being is different. But as a general rule of thumb, that's how things might go.
Mm-hmm.
Come
So
on.
I just, Shirley.
Yes. Sorry.
So I just want to point out that if someone uses, there's people in this world who think depression is, oh, just feel better. Okay,
That's not how it works.
I'm gonna say this as someone who suffers with depression day in, day out, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. There's also people that say that your disability doesn't define you. You're right about that. The disability doesn't define you.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that people with disabilities have to even think about their disability 24/7, 365 means that, in my view, if you can handle that disability, whatever it is, postpartum depression, anxiety, whatever of the umpteen thousand different disabilities that exist, cancer, diabetes, good examples. If you can deal with that kind of stress day in, day out, 24/7, 365,
Mm-hmm.
you are a stronger fucking person than any fucking person that doesn't have something that they struggle with. Frankly, people saying that mental health is not real, that disabilities don't need to be dealt with, until you fucking live with a disability every fucking day of your life, frankly, you don't have a right to fucking speak.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I'm gonna say it. I'm a fucking hardcore uh proponent of respect for people with disabilities. You're never gonna hear me say that disabilities are not real. And even though it's called a disability,
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't mean that it makes it impossible for people to do stuff. Let me take go ahead. Well, can I
Well,
finish my thought here 1 second, Jan?
all right.
It'll take me a couple seconds, but you'll understand. Take myself and Shirley as examples. Me and her have disabilities. We both have we both, well, she hasn't been diagnosed, but she definitely has the signs of autistic spectrum disorder, and I am verified to have autism. I'm also blinder than a bat during the daytime. And yet I want we me and her choose to work. We could sit at home doing nothing on our computers all day, but we don't want to. And that's the thing that people don't understand. Many people with disabilities want to be useful. It's just sometimes we don't know how to be useful. Am I wrong about that, Shirley?
No.
Go ahead, Jan.
And some of I listened to Darman stories, There is no such thing as a disability, only a different ability.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we, they say
I mean,
we have a disability. No, it's an ability. Just it may not be run of the mill, but it's still an ability.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you, but I have to use the terminology that everyone else understands. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So yeah, go ahead, Shirley. You guys do a story.
Okay, well, let's see. There was something I had before, and it was not Hayden Panettiere either. Let's see. Heat wave! That's what we talk about. The heat wave. Yeah, like today here, it made it to like 101 degrees here in Montgomery. You want to talk about hot and humid? You try working in a 69, 70 degree print room, then you have to walk outside in that damn 100 degrees with the humidity cranked up. So, yeah, we didn't
Hold
get
on,
any
I'm
rain.
gonna do something.
We didn't get any rain,
Alexa,
damn it.
temperature, humidity, and dew point in Cedar Rapids.
Today it wasn't
All
too
right,
bad.
Cedar Rapids is showing 73 degrees with 78% humidity and 66-degree dew point right now.
Humidity
Tomorrow's
is a
high will
little
be
high.
76 with
Alexa,
humidity.
stop. Humidity is a little high.
Let's see. Oops, I'm back at Hawaii. Okay, get out of there. Hmm. I'm looking at my radar here. I got a nice little cluster of thunderstorms. The question is, will it get down here? Will it get down
Yeah,
here
tonight
tonight or not?
tonight we do not need red alert mode because
Right.
from what I can tell, yeah, there's a couple tornado warnings in Nebraska right now. One with 2-inch diameter hail.
Oh, hell
Uh,
no.
that this is in if you're in Elira, Nebraska, it's already past you. If you're in Ord, Nebraska, please make sure you dodge the hail that's probably falling on your head right now. And if you live in North Loop, LOUP, Nebraska, it's coming your way. It'll be there in probably 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops. Greeley Center, I'm surprised there's not a tornado warning on you, but it looks like it might be coming. I'm checking the uh below sync, and holy shit. Yeah, I'm gonna do a quick measurement just because I'm curious. Give me one moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm doing this live. If you're in North Loop, Nebraska right now, look to your northeast, northwest, and you're gonna have a nice possible tornado down on the ground.
Mm.
It is still radar indicated, but still. Also, if you're in Olean area, oh, hold up, Shirley,
Yes,
check out these tornado warnings on WeatherWise.
I am on Weatherwise, actually.
Look in the velo mode.
Oh, okay, give me a second. Oh,
Click the little triangle, go to the tornado warning, and
okay.
then go in velo mode and look carefully at what I'm seeing. Because
Oh,
I see
I can't find the velo mode. Damn it.
it's in the bottom right corner, bottom left corner, where it says reflectivity. Just
Okay.
switch it to velocity.
Okay.
We might be having twins go on right in this area.
Okay, come on, Velocity. Where are you? Bear with me.
Wow.
And the
Great. I
and the
can't find the
Coco
velocity.
and Coco is verifying that there's probably a tornado on the ground. So if you live in anywhere near Speltz, Ord, Sumter, Olean, North Loop, Horace, even getting into Belfast and Greeley Center in Nebraska, do yourself a favor right now and get your fucking ass underground.
That's funny. I can't find the velocity.
You might be in MEMRS mode, MRMS. Just
Okay.
click radar and make
I
sure
have.
the radar
Just the
is
radar only?
dimmer.
Okay.
And then make sure you got it. It is there. It is there. There is a very big possibility that we're dealing with twins.
Okay.
And for those of you that don't understand what I mean by twins,
Oh, there we go. What'd you say? Use the what letter V was it? Velocity? Velocity?
Velocity.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not Hawaii. Get back over here.
Well, that's what we've been following for the last few days.
Yeah. Really needs to quit acting up though. Okay. South Dakota, then Nebraska.
Yeah, it still looks like we might have a double tornado going on here.
Okay, because that hook
It
is
looks,
definitely
or
there.
maybe a wider single tornado, but it is looking kind of gnarly here.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Tornado says radar indicated. Let's see.
Yeah, things don't look good there. So this is just a one-time thing, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep, it'll be at North Loop at 9:20, Scotia by 9:40.
So yeah, go ahead and go on, do some more of the episode.
Okay. All right. So yeah, anyway, yeah. Sadru said it right. Hailstorms pack a punch. That is true.
Yeah, if somebody gets caught out in a hailstorm, just the small ones,
Uh-huh.
you get out of that hailstorm, it looks like you've been pelted by paintballs.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Oh yeah. I knew about this because I've already pre-ordered this. The Criterion Collection is now accepting pre-orders for the K-pop Demon Hunters, like 4K or Blu-ray or DVD. And here's
How
the
much
best
are they
part.
asking for it?
Actually, right now I'm not gonna lie. It's cheaper at Criterion's website than Amazon. Amazon wants $39.99. Criterion's charging $31.99 for the Blu-ray.
So
Tell-
that that $3 may not sound like much. That $6 or $7 may not sound like much, but it adds up.
Yep, exactly. And here's the fun part. The release date. 2 days after my birthday. November 3rd. It's like, hell yeah.
Yeah, huh?
Mm-hmm. But yes, for those of you who are fans of K-pop Demon Hunters, and you don't want to necessarily stick with being on Netflix because if it ever goes out, you're screwed anyway. So have the physical copies, because physical copies are actually starting to make a comeback because of the situation with
Oh, I forgot to mention this at the beginning. Cox Cable, our cable company, Cox Cable, is going to be bought out by Spectrum Cable.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I actually saw that this morning.
Wait, what? Wait, what? you're gonna get your cable's gonna get bought out by Spectrum. Oh fuck! I hope they don't fuck you over.
Yeah, but it's
Uh-uh.
official. I saw that on Cord Cutter News this morning, actually, and they said that the deal could be finalized as early as today.
So, so if we get bought out by, when we get bought out by Spectrum, Frodo, I asked Shirley this question, and she didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, would Cox keep all of their would Spectrum change all the programming, or do we keep what we have already?
Depends on what they plan. But
Mm-hmm.
Spectrum is very much approaching a monopoly throughout the country.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, it is what it is. We get what we get.
Yeah.
You know that?
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is, and we get what we get.
Right.
I meant to figure that out at the beginning of the show.
That's fine.
Oh, I gotta go tell Jack that.
Mm.
Be right back.
Okay.
But yeah, just this is. I'll be honest, having Spectrum take over so many cable companies to me scares me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You bought him out. Okay. So I don't know if it's gonna change.
Uh-oh, Jennifer forgot to mute. Oh, got some good news. Here in Montgomery anyway. Of course, you probably know a couple months back, Jackson Hospital was basically really on the verge of closing if it didn't reach an agreement with Blue Cross Blue Shield. Well, the good news is they have reached an agreement with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama. This is from the mayor's office, Mayor Stephen Reed. It's a major step toward long-term stability for one of our community's most critical healthcare institutions. The city has committed $22.5 million, $15 million already provided last April, and $7.5 million over the next 3 years. And Montgomery County has committed $17.5 million, including $10 million in immediate assistance. Alongside these local investments, the state's amendment, oh goodness, 666, bonding commission has authorized up to $40 million in bonds once Jackson emerges from bankruptcy. These combined commitments reflect the unified effort to secure Jackson Hospital's future and protect essential healthcare access for Montgomery and the River region. As Jackson Hospital works to finalize its restructuring plan and move toward emergence from bankruptcy, the city will remain steadfast in its support because a strong healthcare system is foundational to a strong capital city. That's true. So,
I just am anxious. I'm wondering what our lineup's going to be like.
mm-hmm. Mm.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm just watching a little bit of Raw and it's getting interesting. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Well, that's where Sajo is right now. He hid.
Yeah, he's in the chat room. What is this? Researchers say a silent sound could help predict a tornado before it forms. Ooh.
Whoa, wait, what?
Okay. Researchers say a silent sound could help predict a tornado before it forms. Let me see if I can find the link here. This is from KWCH News, so. Oh, how infrasound can help more accurately forecast tornadoes.
Oh.
What is
Well,
infrasound?
here's the funny
What
thing.
is
You're saying
infrasound?
Hold on. Go ahead, Frodo.
infrasound is sound that is below our hearing range. So we as humans can our hearing range is between 20 hertz and 20,000 hertz generally. As you age, those extremes start to go down and up respectively. But generally speaking, we're considered between 20 hertz and 20,000 hertz.
How about a dog?
Infras-
They're sensitive to different. They're really.
a dog's infrasound is a lot lower than ours, about 10 hertz, I think. But they also have a much higher upper range to about 50,000 hertz. That's
Okay.
why dog whistles hurt them, is because they're such a high frequency that it hurts them. Remember, a sound wave is nothing more than a compression of your of air. Now, I'm gonna do a whiteboard just to explain, just because it's easier to explain when you can actually see this. Okay? Yeah. But just shut up. Sorry. So you see this in representations of any wave, right?
Right.
Well, at this point, this is what the sound wave the air molecules actually kind of look like, is just bunched up. And also here, it's bunched up. Okay? That's what you visibly see. That's what is the nature. And then here, in the ups and downs, air is much sparser. Okay? That's how sound actually works. So really what you're seeing when you see the sound wave is like a lot of, like, I'm going to just block it just so that you can kind of tell. But basically, imagine this all being compacted and then this stuff being very sparse, okay? And each of those dots and little lines is an air molecule, okay? And then inside the troughs and rises of the wave, air is compressed heavily. And sound propagates like that. So that's how a sound wave actually looks. So what this is normal. Your infrasound is going to be less than 20 Hz, hertz.
Yep.
And what is a hertz? It's a cycle. So it's this right here is one cycle. And so that if this happened every second, it would be 1 hertz.
What are
Cycles
megahertz? How higher? I know there's hertz, megahertz, and is there a gigahertz too?
Yes. All of those. So the hertz is working on factors of 1,000. So you've got 1 hertz, you've got singular hertz, kilohertz, megahertz, gigahertz, theoretically terahertz. All of this, it is part of the scientific SI units. Okay. So does that make sense? So what infrasound is less than 20 cycles per second of sound wave energy.
Yeah, and speaking of sound waves, our Resident Joker Mike just showed up. Hello, Mike.
Hello, everyone. Happy.
He's been here.
Monday.
He's been here since I basically started my little whiteboard demonstration.
Okay. Where's Scott at?
Scott.
Let me,
Go ahead, Dan.
His internet has been down since 9 o'clock this morning. Still is.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
So when people are mentioning infrasound for detecting tornadoes, I think with how I know tornadoes are formed, and this is just my knowledge here, my
Mhm.
guess is the infrasound will make a sound pattern on the ground level, because yes, you may see the funnel come down, and
Mhm.
I've said this before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it 1,000 times. While you may visually see the funnel coming down, in all reality, it's going up. Go past. Okay.
Okay. Well,
So
anyway.
Sarah wants to show you all something really quick.
Okay.
All right. Come on in, sir. Is
That's
that a Michael
exciting.
Kors?
Is that Michael Kors, honey? No. No, it's not.
It looks like one.
Yeah, she got that from her from Bingo, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But no, I'm just saying, so a lot of people see tornadoes coming down and they assume that's how they form. No, no, no. They go up,
Mhm.
because remember, the tornado is part of the updraft of a storm, aka it's feeding the storm.
Mhm.
Am I wrong about that, Mike?
No.
Yeah, you're not gonna find anything like this saying feed me, Seymour." Nothing like that.
But if I'm right, and mind you guys, I'm gonna give a little bit of a uh uh what do you call it? A little bit of a statement here. I have not read this article, but my guess, based on my knowledge of how weather works, is that if infrasound is going to be used to try and detect when tornadoes are going to form, it's going to be detecting the updraft sounds at the ground level of basically it sucking up the stuff, the dust in that, to produce the tornado itself. And if I'm correct about that, and surely after I say this, go
Mhm.
ahead and read the article.
Okay.
If I'm correct about this, theoretically, the infrasound could be used to predict a tornado upwards of an hour and a half early,
Hmm.
theoretically. So that's my supposition.
Mhm.
That's my guess. Go ahead and read the article and let's see if I'm right.
Okay. All right. Anyway, this is out of Stillwater, Oklahoma. Severe weather can be unpredictable, even more so when trying to determine when and where a tornado will form. A group of researchers at Oklahoma State University have been working on a project that they hope could one day improve tornado warning times. Tornadoes are often described as sounding like a roaring train, but could the sounds that we don't hear in the storm provide important information about the life of a tornado? It's a question researchers have had for decades, and one that researchers are now trying to answer. Can you pick out a tornado from a storm by using a special microphone? They thought this low frequency sound, the sound below human hearing, carried information about tornadoes, said Brian Elbing, professor of mechanical and aerospace engineering at OSU. Researchers are looking at the low frequency noise called infrasound. It's believed to be produced by tornadoes. Excuse me. The storm
Would
is like.
infrasound be responsible for the so-called freight train sound that the tornadoes make?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Yes and no.
Oh.
Well, yes and no, because of the fact that normally infrasound, while it can't be necessarily heard by
Mhm.
humans, it is of a low enough frequency that we could feel it.
Could it have been infrasound that was responsible for me feeling that slight earthquake in my butt a few years ago?
Possible.
Yeah.
But
all
go
right.
ahead, Shirley.
Okay, let's see. The storm was like an orchestra. We are trying to pull the tornado, the cello, out of the orchestra, Elbing said. Unfortunately, simulating a tornado can't be done in a lab. The team of researchers have to go out in the field, even up into Kansas, to put their theory to the test. One of the researchers, Joseph Prom, yes, that's his name, like the dance, explained how they decide where to gather information. So I run these simulations through the model data for the atmosphere, and that kind of tells us if storms, if tornadoes are produced in this location, this is kind of where the sound will go on, and that helps me decide which country to place my array in, Prompt said. In May 2024, two researchers had a breakthrough moment during a storm system that produced multiple tornadoes. We said, what if we shift all the microphones so that we are looking in the direction of the microphones? We filtered out all the sounds and took that little piece and then put it into a blind algorithm and said, where's the sound coming from? It tracked the part of the storm that produces a tornado, Elping said. While predicting the true correlation between what they hear in a storm and if it means a tornado will form is likely is still years away. The researchers hope that the microphone could one day improve warning times for tornadoes. We want to take a technology, said a fundamentally understanding. Oh, wait, let me try that again. We want to take a technology, a fundamental understanding, and see if we can improve on the safety of community, Elbing said. God willing, someday lives will be saved from this work. From must be pomegranate. And here, and last sentence. The researchers say that one day they would like to see the communities have sensors that would work alongside radar to make across tornado projections. And that's the end of that article.
So was I right? I didn't listen too much to what you had to say because I was talking to my wife.
Yeah.
I was pretty much right.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it makes sense when you know how a tornado actually forms. But yeah. So Mike is trouble.
When am I not?
Mm-hmm.
Did I miss anything else?
No, we're just talking about Hayden
Hey, we
Panettiere's
talked
passing
about
this at the start of the show.
Okay.
So, but yeah, speaking of going back to Hayden Panettiere, at least I know of at least two co-stars of hers from Heroes that have already reacted: Masioka and let's see, Jimmy Louis something. I forget his full last name. He played the Haitian, but they both have already sent like condolences to.
also
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I think I'm looking to see if anyone else has said anything. I'm almost surprised that what's his name that played Yost?
Mm.
Allison Stoner said something earlier too today. Allison
Oh shit.
Stoner.
Guys,
Yeah.
hold on before we continue. This is literally breaking within the last hour, less than an hour.
Mm.
Hayden's on again, off again boyfriend, Brian Hickerson, had his request to reduce his past felony charges denied by a judge just 3 days before Hayden died. Back in April 2021, he pled no contest to 2 felony counts of injuring a spouse or girlfriend after he was arrested in Los Angeles and hit with an 8-count criminal indictment. The charges stem from a series of abusive incidents between May 2019 and January 2020 involving her. The prosecution objected both of his motions to expunge and reduce the charges to a misdemeanor on August 13th. Judge Olivia Rosales denied the motion. This isn't the first time his request to reduce and dismiss his felonies has been denied. He made the same request in July 2025. In his petition for dismissal, it's noted that he had fulfilled the conditions of his probation. He was sentenced by a judge in 2021 to 45 days in county, 4 years of formal probation, 52 mandatory DV classes, and a 5-year restraining order. He ended up serving 33 days after receiving credit for 12 days previously served. I don't know if this is part of the reason she passed away or what, but yeah, the timing of this looks pretty fucking damning to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Julie and I were discussing different things, and her problem so overwhelmed her that she herself.
Mm.
No, it wouldn't have been hanging. There would have
No.
in the
committing
committing
the act to
suicide.
herself.
Yeah, but here's the thing: there was no external damage to her body. That was something that I did read, that there was zero, absolutely no external damage to her body. So no slices into her wrist, no ligature
Ligature marks.
on her neck, nothing like that. Her body, as far as the autopsy was concerned, from an external standpoint, was basically pristine.
Did they mention in the autopsy, did they mention an overdose?
They have to do, there has to be some blood testing done for that to be confirmed or not.
Mm-hmm.
And remember, a lot of drugs have a very, very short half-life. So possible. The 911 call definitely mentioned an overdose.
So that's a possibility. That Shirley, don't go to sleep on us.
I'm sorry, everybody. I don't know what. I am super tired tonight.
Well, the heat will zap it right out of you. I know.
Yeah.
So
part of the
tonight, earlier tonight in Cedar Rapids, there was a forum about the data centers that are going up in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And I have many reports telling me that essentially it was a circle jerk.
Of course.
What?
A circle jerk.
Basically, everyone up front that was trying to say that data centers are great was just jerking each other off.
Mm-hmm.
You said, of course, Mike.
That's sarcastic.
All right.
Yeah, I know, but it still goes with the standard, and you and I both know it. At this point, Cedar Rapids, there's plenty of people who want to see the mayor of Cedar Rapids kicked out of office.
Mm-hmm.
We do fortunately have a means in Iowa to do it. I don't know what my timing for everything might be, but I'm actually putting in consideration, Mike, for running against Scott Overland in District 2. Too bad you're not a District 2 person, but it might be something I can do. I'm not sure yet, though. The city government rule.
What district am I in again?
I think you might be in 4.
How do I find out about that? I don't.
Look up Cedar Rapids City district finder, I guess is what you want to do.
Find your district.
Is this kind of noisy, or should I try to turn it down more?
Oh, I got one question. What noise? There's none.
Yeah, I
thank
don't
you.
hear anything.
So it's cedarrapids.org/local government /city council. So, yeah, Mike, I'm gonna just
Found
send
it.
you the link.
I got it. I got it.
So yeah, you just click find by my address and put in your address.
Precinct. County, no. Kirkwood. City council district, right?
Yep.
5.
So you could theoretically go after an at-large district.
Yeah, but politics is not my thing, though.
I know it's not, but maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah. With everything going
Because,
on.
hey, hun,
Alexa,
Sarah,
Fine.
It's 7:46 p.m.
Alexa, stop.
all right. Well, you guys finish it. I'm gonna
Okay.
go. I'm gonna go because it's about time for supper for us.
Okay. All right. Have a good night, Frodo. All right.
He's already on.
All right. All right. So anyway, yeah. Let's see. Found out about Hayden Panettiere. When she was talking about her postpartum depression, she actually got fired by Neutrogena.
What?
Seriously?
Yes, because
That's
according to
fine, though.
Neutrogena, it violated her morality clause. It's like, hello, she's talking about a situation that affects a lot of women, especially after they've had babies.
Well, that's BS, Neutrogena.
I know. And as a result, now it's seriously facing backlash. Because believe it or not, yeah, because the reason why I remember Neutrogena and Hayden Panettiere, when she was on Heroes, between seasons 1 and 2, a lot of the actors did artwork, and the money was donated to
Yeah, you got one of
skin
those
cancer.
pictures, don't
Yep,
you?
I got Greg Grunberg's.
Okay, but go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's like Neutrogena is facing some serious backlash because of the fact that she was talking about postpartum depression. It's like it's a violation of a morality clause. It's like, hello, it's called her being real.
I think all Neutrogena was interested in was this right here.
Yeah. You have to excuse me for being uber tired tonight because I don't know what happened. Ever since lunch today, I've had the belties. My body's been feeling off, but I'm starting to feel like I could probably sleep normally tonight. But here's the thing. While this heat wave is going on, I am going to be turning off my computer at night. I will not be putting it in sleep mode because, frankly, it's going to turn itself back on in sleep mode, which at times is very annoying.
Why does it do it? So maybe that would explain why my mouse and my keyboard's on when I get up in the morning and I know I turned it off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have to be careful how to align everything.
I just shut the lid on my computer.
Yeah. Well, in my case, since I'm on my desktop, excuse me. Let's see. Oh yeah. When I posted something after Panettiere's passing about police releasing information, and I got that from people.com. She said, "You get your news from People?" I said, "Excuse me, it is a reliable source. Where do you get your info? Faux news?"
Who said that?
Oh, somebody responded to me saying, "Why do you use people? They're just a gossip magazine." It's like, not always.
No, not really. Hey,
Mm-mm.
Inquirer and Star, gossip rags.
Yeah. Excuse me. Uh, yeah. No, I have other things going on. Well, I mean, there's plenty for me to talk about tomorrow on Political Catch Up, but I'm going to do that one by myself for just 30 minutes. Because seriously, I will not force anyone here to get on with me because it's not my style, it's wrong, and not everybody wants to do politics, which is fine.
Mike,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Uh-huh.
yeah, you understood sign language, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, that's good. But yeah, I mean, I've got plenty to talk about tomorrow for sure. But like I said, I'm only gonna do it for 30 minutes because um that's probably the most I could do. I mean, I when it comes to when it comes to try streaming myself for an hour, the only thing I can do is play my games and do that. But so, but yeah, I think if you guys are okay with this, I'm gonna go ahead and end this right now. If it's all right with you guys.
It's fine.
Yep, that's fine. I'm
Okay.
good with that.
All right. So anyway, here's our schedule for tomorrow. I will be doing political catch up for 30 minutes tomorrow. And then the last thing we'll have is Friday. We've got game and tech news. So yeah, it's a slow week. And one other thing of importance, Labor Day will be coming up. That's the week of September 7th through the 11th, which does
Okay,
include 9/11.
2 weeks from Monday, I think.
Well, today is Monday.
I meant 2 weeks from today,
Mm-hmm.
I think is Labor Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is on the 7th. Yeah, this year's a little unusual because Labor Day is on the 7th, and of course, the following 8, 9, 10, 11, the 11th is of course the 25th anniversary of 9/11. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna take that entire week off.
Okay.
So give us a chance to recharge, refuel, and be ready for the fall. All right. So next thing I'm going to do is now I'm going to play the ending. So hang on for 15 seconds. All right. So with that in mind, I am going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Have a great night. Sleep well. Stay safe. Stay cool. And I'll
Very
see.
cool.
Yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow for political catch up. The rest of us will be here on Friday for game and tech news. So, peace.
Bye, everyone.